A traditionally masculine man does things he doesn't feel like doing because it is his duty to do them. He charges into the building because it is his duty, not because he feels like it, because it is his duty. We're now teaching the new generation of men that they don't have duty and they can just act on their feelings and act how they feel, and they don't have to act as a man should.
Yeah, sure. Keep dreaming and believing that showing extreme masculinity will change a man for the better. If you're watching this, you're likely a man who's looking for something more than this. Something deeper, something real. You know, that feeling that eats away at you, telling you that there's a better way to connect with your partner, impress your boss, or to be the dad your kids need? Well, you're not alone. It's time to talk about the harmful effects of extreme masculinity. And no, this isn't a lecture or a blame game to burn masculinity to the ground. This is merely an invitation to you. An opportunity to break free from the chains that keep you from truly connecting with yourself and those around you. Society handed all of us a script about what a real man should be. We must be tough, we must be strong, we never show weakness, right? Look, I understand where you are, because I've been in that exact same spot. I felt the pressure to be the unbreakable fortress, to hide my emotions and put on a brave face. But guess what? Real strength isn't about suppressing your emotions or pretending to be someone you're not. Fake it till you make it? Bullshit.
One layer of bullshit on top of another.
It's about finding the courage to be vulnerable, to embrace authenticity and to build relationships that matter. So in this video, we'll see if we can shed some of that stubborn masculinity and step into a life where you can be strong, compassionate and genuine all at once. Because let's face it, my friend, the days of pretending are over. And buckle up, because this journey isn't just about change, it's about transformation. Let's dive into the myth of the manly man, the image of the emotionless, rugged, wealthy man that's been taking over the internet and the world for some time now. It's time to start acknowledging that pushing an exaggerated version of masculinity isn't doing anyone any favors, especially men. So let's be real, you're pouring all your focus into becoming a walking, talking action figure? Let's find out why this masculinity obsession backfires on people and discover what they miss out on. Have you ever tried to have a heart-to-heart conversation with a brick wall? Yeah, that's the vibe when the masculinity in the room is turned up to 11. Striving for only masculine traits might get you a few fist bumps or hot chicks with daddy issues, but it won't score you the deep, genuine connections that make life worth living. And without real connection, you will always feel alone, because true fulfillment goes deeper than the pleasure obtained from shallowness. I got a surprise for you. Guys have feelings too, no matter how much they try to deny or hide them. Society's stiff upper lip mentality is like putting a cork in a volcano. The pressure keeps building until, surprise, everything explodes. Emotional suppression fuels stress, anxiety and a world of unresolved issues. Seriously, what the fuck are you doing to yourself? But hey, by all means, keep believing you're stronger than your buried emotions. We'll talk when you're ready. Imagine being told you can only be one thing, an impenetrable forest. Now imagine stuffing your entire personality within its walls. Yes, you're safe, no one can reach you, but you're also unable to reach out for help when needed. You may think you're safe behind your thick walls and you can handle your problems alone, but what happens when the enemy comes from within? Yeah, it's a fast track to an identity crisis, an internal war between who you are and who you're supposed to be. Masculinity is preached as being all about physical health, mental resilience, working hard, getting rich and providing for your partner and kids. Not that there is anything wrong with that, but it seems like a pretty high standard to set for yourself. Again, nothing wrong with setting goals for yourself, but what about your emotional health, which you neglect for the sake of appearing bulletproof? It sounds like you're building a skyscraper on quicksand. You simply cannot navigate your life with only half your GPS working. You need all the tools available to lead you to a fulfilling life. And this includes your feminine side as well, the side that feels and cares. Embracing the full spectrum of masculinity means rewriting the narrative, because extreme forms of masculinity are often the result of unresolved childhood traumas. These men still have something to prove, they have something to protect, something that still hurts deep inside, like a low sense of self-worth that screams to be compensated by power, money, control or extreme physique. But imagine a world in which narrow definitions and material possessions don't limit your identity, a world where every aspect of who you are is not only accepted, but also celebrated. Sounds too good to be true? Well, what if I told you that it's enough to learn how to celebrate yourself without fear or judgment? We all possess masculine and feminine energies within us, regardless of how hard we try to hide and deny them. And these energies are not exclusive to men or women, but present in everyone regardless of gender identity. Neither type of energy is superior to the other. There can be healthy and unhealthy expressions of masculine and feminine energy. But suppose one type is overly dominant or exaggerated. In that case, your energy balance gets disrupted. Someone with high masculine energy, male or female, is often associated with dominance, aggression, and overly competitive behavior. The person in question is generally drawn to risk-taking activities, needs constant challenge, and is driven by results at any cost. High masculine people often display signs of controlling behavior, such as expecting obedience from others and having difficulties letting go of control even when they should. They often choose action over emotion, which makes this person appear cold and careless about how their decisions affect the people around them. Emotionally, people with high masculine energy hardly express their feelings and come across as distant or disconnected. They generally focus on power, control, and dominance and struggle with self-acceptance when they don't measure up to their standards of greatness. But today we're not only here to burn masculine energy to the ground, because depicting extreme femininity can be just as harmful. When someone is off balance in their feminine energy, they can become oversensitive and vulnerable to the emotions of others. They often feel like victims and constantly seek the approval of their environment. But in doing so, they end up sacrificing personal authority and self-respect. Typical behavior associated with overly feminine energy includes the inability to make decisions without consulting others, a tendency to put everyone else's needs before their own, holding on to unhealthy situations because they lack the confidence to move on, becoming easily overwhelmed by extreme events, and having difficulty saying no. More feminine-oriented people often struggle with self-confidence, doubt their capabilities, and sometimes even lack assertiveness when expressing their opinions or beliefs. Whether you lean more towards your masculine or feminine side doesn't really matter. What matters is, in the end, it's all about finding balance between the two. Okay, but how do we solve this problem of being off balance? People with a well-balanced combination of feminine and masculine energy tend to be more emotionally balanced, secure, and open to their environment. They are confident in their emotions, honest, and content with their decisions. They also remain curious and willing to explore new opportunities. Their inner strength allows them to face challenges while staying compassionate towards themselves and others. And this balance is essential, because it helps you maintain harmony within yourself. Being in touch with both sides of the energy field enables you to remain open to the full range of experiences available, from being creative, risk-taking, and adventure-seeking to providing stability and security to yourself and your environment. Balance creates a version of the self in which we can embrace all facets of ourselves without judgment or fear, allowing us to make the right decisions without sacrificing our well-being. The key for anyone with an imbalance towards masculinity or femininity is to try and restore the balance by recognizing and healthily expressing emotions, learning to accept failure without judgment, and connecting with yourself meaningfully rather than superficially. You must find a way to bring opposing forces into harmony for life to flow smoothly. And in your search for balance, you must consider your needs and those of others. And also remember that there is nothing wrong with a bit of healthy egoism sometimes. Again, life is all about balance. The balance between your inner and outer worlds, positive and negative experiences, and between wanting something for yourself versus caring for others. You can enjoy the highs in life while still accepting the lows. You don't have to choose. Find a middle ground that works best for you and those around you. And to better understand how all-encompassing, connected and essential balance is, we compile a list of areas of life affected by imbalance. We should strive to balance love and fear, because these are life's most two powerful and basic emotions. Love, or more importantly, self-love, provides a sense of connection, belonging and joy, while fear motivates us to take appropriate risks and make wise decisions. However, too much fear keeps us from taking any risks and prevents us from having unconditional self-love. Achieving a balance between work and rest is crucial for maintaining your well-being. Working too much leads to a disbalance in your personal life, keeping you so busy that you don't have time to enjoy or evaluate other aspects that require attention. On the other hand, not working enough can leave you feeling unfulfilled, unmotivated, or unsatisfied. Striking the right balance between passion and detachment is vital to success. Too much passion without detaching yourself can lead to disappointment, while too little passion results in apathy, stagnation, and a sense of unfulfillment. A balance of realism and idealism is necessary to progress in life. You must be realistic enough to recognize when your dreams are unlikely to come true, while maintaining the motivation to pursue them. Too much ambition without being content with what you have can result in an endless pursuit of something that may never be attainable, while too little ambition leaves you feeling complacent or stagnant. The balance between giving and receiving is fundamental to maintaining healthy relationships, personal well-being, and societal harmony. It refers to the ratio between providing support, kindness, resources and efforts, and accepting or allowing yourself to receive similar things from others. In other words, if you give more than you receive, or vice versa, other aspects of your life will be off balance. Competition and collaboration help you succeed personally and professionally. Without some level of competition, you lack the motivation to improve yourself. At the same time, you cannot achieve meaningful success without some form of cooperation. You must maintain the right balance between loving others and yourself to experience true happiness in life. Too much focus on trying to make others happy means neglecting your own needs, while too much focus on yourself results in alienating from those around you. Letting go of the past and holding on to lessons learned is essential for self-growth. Without the ability to let go, you get stuck in old patterns that don't serve you anymore, while being unable to hold on can mean never learning from your mistakes or successes. Now, it's time to shift your long-held beliefs and rewrite the narrative that constrains man within the confines of an unrealistic ideal. You've seen how striving for exaggerated traits only leads to disconnection, emotional suppression, and identity crisis. Now picture a world where men don't have to choose between strength and sensitivity, resilience and vulnerability, or ruthlessness and compassion. A world where the shackles of hypermasculinity are shattered and where men can create space for genuine, thriving relationships and unashamed personal growth. Let's give men the green light to be their authentic selves, fierce and compassionate, powerful and empathetic, unyielding and tender, because only by breaking free from the trap of extreme masculinity, we open the doors to a world of authenticity. It's time for an update, a transformation that embraces the full spectrum of human potential. You don't need to choose between strength, sensitivity, dominance and compassion. You can be all these things, a dynamic and balanced force of nature. These energies aren't confined to gender, they're within each of us, waiting to be acknowledged and integrated. So let the myth of the manly man fade away and replace it with the truth of human complexity. Embrace the fusion of masculine and feminine energies and let your symphony of life resonate with the universe's energy. And remember, it's not about forsaking one energy for the other, it's about finding the balance that ignites your true potential. Step into this harmonious dance now, and let the balanced rhythm guide you towards a life of authenticity, connection, and boundless growth. Thanks for watching, see you soon.